for joining us. You get Taylor and Lucy today. I missed doing this last week, but Lucy and Kate did such a great job. I love the mother-daughter duo. So much obsessed. It was really great to take a little bit of time off, but I'm excited to be back in the store. Excited to do this Instagram Live with you guys. We are reading your comments live, so if you guys have questions as we're styling things and talking about all of our new fall arrivals, please let us know. We like to answer you in the moment if you have any questions. So feel free to comment and ask us. Today's topic, what are we talking about today, Lisa?
Today we're talking about pants besides jeans.
Some key bottoms for the season.
Yeah.
And
I guess, not pants, sorry, bottoms.
Bottoms. Pants.
We have a
skirts.
ton of them right now.
Yeah.
So, we want to kind of give you a little tour of them, show you some styling options.
Yeah. That's
Fall
pretty much it.
vibes, I would say mostly, but.
So a good trouser, a good pair of denim, those are pieces on our 15-piece wardrobe checklist. And we always like to bring in some good options exactly that aren't denim. That's always like a go-to styling piece, but we have some really cool pants, skirts, trousers, and things in for fall right now, so we're gonna
They all have a good point of view as well. They feel classic, but they all have something interesting about them.
It gives you more options, so we're gonna walk you guys through how to style some things. I can kind of get started with what I have on. So I pulled these Tibby triple pleat bio twill pants. It's got a really long name. And they've done these pants for several seasons. They keep bringing them back in different fabrications and different colors because they love them, and so do we. We keep bringing them back. We have a short length and a long length, but I'm gonna style the long length today because I feel like these pants give you so many options. They're very functional and very versatile.
I agree.
I'm going to style them two different ways for you guys and as like two different looks just to give you some ideas. But I really think the key here, and for me personally with styling these, is keeping it simple, pairing it back to your classics and your go-to like wardrobe staples. So I just wanted to keep it really easy and let the pants speak for themselves. Whenever Kate wears these, whenever Caroline wears these, like these are the pants that they get the most compliments on, just out in the street, in the airport, in New York. Like whenever someone's wearing these pants, everyone is always like, oh my god, I love your pants, where did you get them?
The color's really good too, it's pretty unique. It's a non-color color, so it's like, adds something, but still feels muted and like a basic.
So I'm going to talk through the pants for you guys. Thanks. I'm wearing the size 6, which is my normal go-to size in Tibby, and they fit like a good mid-rise. What's great about these is they have a really long rise, so I could pull them up a little bit higher and belt it a little bit taller.
Or you could use the cinch feature.
Yeah, they have a cinch feature in the back as well, but I wanted to use a belt here because I think it helps add a little bit refinement and give the eye somewhere to go.
I agree.
With such a voluminous pant. And then I just paired it back to my go-to t-shirt. This is the Brady tee from Nilly Loughton. It's my favorite white t-shirt because it is it's a great thickness of cotton.
Yeah.
It's not too thick and it's not too sheer. I'm wearing the size small.
And it's just not perfect, you know?
It's not. It's got some distressed details. It feels worn in and lived in while still feeling elevated. So this is one of my go-to t-shirts. We just restocked in sizes if you need to refresh your white t-shirt for the season. And then this is also a Nilly Loughton belt, and it is in a brown color with a brass buckle. I liked the brown here because it softened the whole look. I like the gray, like Lucy said. It's a good tool for toning down your brights. If you have a lot of brights in your wardrobe, like reds, pinks, blues, any pops of color, this is a really good tool to tone those down. But it also, I think, helps if you're pairing it back to your neutrals. It keeps the colors feeling very calm and toned down, which I think is really a good combination with the structure and the volume of the pants. What's cool about the pants is that you can hook them so many different ways on the bottom. So really this is like 3 pants in one, and it gives you so many options. I have them cuffed up to the highest cuff. This is how I would probably wear them a lot. I'm 5'4". This is how they're fitting me. You can unhook them and completely unroll them. And they're still, I've got on like a little heeled boot, so completely unrolled. They're a little long on me as 5'4". If I were to pull these up maybe though and cinch them a little bit better, I would maybe wear them fully untucked, or if I have a little bit of a higher heel on. But I really love how they look with the big cuff. And then I got it styled. I wanted to pull in a jacket. Like this is just like a really easy way to style these pants. And then this is the Anina Bing leather jacket that Lizzie was styling in last week's live. This is the size small. I also just featured this in my try-on stories yesterday because it's so good. It's like
really soft, guys.
Soft. Like you could use it as a pillow, which I appreciate in a leather jacket.
Yeah, me too. It's not so rugged.
And I think the softness helps balance the structure of the pants here as well. I'm not doing something super bulky. And it just, like, it feels very cool and very me. And after I put this outfit on, I was like, I want these pants. And then I've got the slim shoe, which is also a great tip for styling a more voluminous pant, is have that slim feature.
Yeah, because like you have the exaggerated jacket, the exaggerated pants, so the shoe, and I'm doing the same thing with all my looks, but it is the slimming feature, which is so important during the colder seasons.
Yeah. So this is how to style these pants. This would be a really great trouser to invest in for the season. I think it just gives you so many more options. I'm going to show it one other way for you guys while Lucy talks about her fit.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my second look. Where do I even begin? Okay. This look feels really chill, cozy, and interesting still to me. I need my notes. So for the pants, they're really easy. I think the color of them makes them feel a little bit more casual than the other color variants, which I'll show the denim variant. But that's one thing I really like about them. I've talked about these pants a couple times before. I'm wearing the I'm wearing size 6 in these. And they fit a little bit, just like right on my waistline. But I love these. I think they're great. I think the shape of them, I've talked about this before, but because it goes out a little bit lower, it puts kind of it's like an optical illusion that your waist looks a little bit smaller because it is a smaller point than down there. So yeah, that's the pants. These are the Neely Low and Sean pant. I don't know the name of the color, but I think they're really great going into fall and could translate over to all the other seasons as well. I really just wanted to feel chill in this look. I don't know, I was not in the mood to do anything fussy, so that's what I did. This is a new Neely Low-in V-neck sweater that we just got in. This is such a great V. As you can see, it's kind of like falling off my shoulders. I was talking with a customer the other day who ended up getting this in size medium. This is size small, and it still feels oversized and really nice, but I like that the length of it isn't too long for that still kind of like oversized cozy feeling. Like the length of the sleeves, the length of or where it sits on the hips is really good, but it doesn't feel fitted at all, which to me is important. And then the V, what we were talking about is how sometimes a V can be really uptight to the neck and very conservative, which obviously has its own, there's a place and time and place for that. But I like this V because it's pretty deep and pretty wide, that it feels kind of sexy. And when you're in this season where we are layering and wearing so much fabric, it's nice to have little elements of the skin peeking out and not feel like a kind of constrained weird V. So love this. Think it's a great black sweater. It's cashmere, very soft, and then yeah, kind of has like a little bit of the cuffing here at the bottom that kind of keeps it in place, which I find very, very nice. The scarf, this is a new Faliero Sarti scarf. It's a triangle shape. I originally had put it on my head, kind of like a little, I'll show you. I don't know what you call these.
Bandana? headscarf?
Headscarf, I guess, yeah. I kind of originally, hold on, I have to do this a certain way.
Show the process.
Yeah, so I'm putting this, well, just because it doesn't have a tag, but okay, I'm doing this, and then I'm tucking this in, and then I'm pulling it off, kind of like, treating it kind of just like a little, it's kind of not really functional for anything. I guess it's kind of warmthy, but I just kind of, it's like a little bow tie. A little tie. What did I say about this? Oh, I think the color is really great. It's kind of a unique shade of taupey brown, which I think complements my other shades of brown and black that I have going on. The shape is really good. A good triangle scarf, I think, gives you a lot of styling options, especially because it's intentionally like that. So it's long enough you could tie it around your waist and or tie it on a bag. Still, it's pretty lightweight. And yeah, it's just kind of playful, but still feels chill and sophisticated. The bag, I think this is St. Agni.
Yeah.
But I love the size, love the color. My mom talked about this last week. She's a big bag person.
Big bag, yeah.
I am kind of in the same boat. I think especially like during the daytime on the go, a big bag just feels cooler to me. And yeah, you can just also keep more stuff in there. But yeah, I love this one because it's interesting and fun, but it feels timeless.
I love the
Sorry, I
colors.
just saw Smiley.
I know it's
Yeah.
like that season.
I have the Wally boot on as well, which just as Taylor was saying, brings in that slimming element, which I love. So yeah.
Thanks, Lucy.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna show these pants. I'm gonna use this as my second outfit because again, I think the beauty in this design is that it's 3 pants in one. You can wear these so many different ways, and I think a common misconception is that if you're investing in a bottom or a pant that's not denim or that is a little bit trendier or like funkier, that you can't wear it as often. And I think that these are a pant that I would be reaching for time and time again and wearing them in different ways. So I wanted to show you how I might dress this up heading into the holiday season. I would dress this up for a date or a dinner or a party because I love a cool pant. It just feels very me, and so I wanted to show these a little bit dressed up and how I would have the bottoms. So I threw on, this is a new top from Neely Lowton. It's a velvet halter top, and it's got like a completely open back. It's a little, as we just found out, difficult to get. It like completely unzips in the back. It's a little difficult to get by yourself, just as a heads up. You might need some assistance with this one, but it's stunning and beautiful. And then what I did was put on a sheer stocking sock with a strappy black heel, and then I was just gonna show you guys on camera. This is how I had them cuffed before, and then what I did was I unsnapped the inside, and I kept the outside snapped, and then just kind of like messily undo them. And then as you walk, they kind of like naturally settle in. And what I like about this is that the letting the cuffs kind of do their thing adds an element of chill to a very dressy, sophisticated top. And then I like also wearing a sexy top and a sexy black heel with such a voluminous pant. I think it creates that balance and that friction that I'm craving, especially when I want to dial things up a bit. So I love that you can wear these this way. And then I would probably pull in this little mini moon bag from Staud. I like the texture here. I like the playing with textures of the velvet and this really shiny leather and the pants. And this would be like my holiday party dinner look with these pants. I'm wearing a size 4 in the top, size 6 in the tibby pants. And yeah. I think my only other note on these is that I really like how I can make these pants work for both sides of my style and personality. Sometimes I want to be super chill and a little sporty and a little masculine just in my day-to-day life. And I like that these pants work for that, and then sometimes I like to be elevated and sexy and sophisticated and cool and still feel like myself, but these pants also work for that version of me. So I think when you find a piece that can do that in your wardrobe, it's really special. And now I just talked myself into buying these pants.
I want to say something about this top really quick. I think this top, sometimes the silhouette can feel fussy, and like if you bend over, you're gonna flash a boob.
It's really secure.
Yeah, this version of this top is still the elegant, sexy, but very secure and not fussy at all.
It's very quality. Nilly Loughton makes a quality fit in her blazers, in her tops, in her button downs, in her jeans. Like they have the fit dialed, and so this is a really great fitting halter top. It feels quality.
Y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna change.
I need a water.
Okay.
Whoa. I got my bag. This is my second look. I freaking love it. It's so cute and cozy, and I love this color so much. I'll get to this sweater though. I'm going to talk about some other things first. I think this look feels very playful, sophisticated, but still chill. Which, like, the last one was really chill and cozy, but still interesting. And this one's kind of the opposite, like, still feels chill, despite it kind of being a little bit funky. The under sweater, this is a Color Rush sweater, I think. I don't quite know. I don't know. Emily, is that correct?
Which one?
The white sweater I'm wearing? Okay, whatever. It'll show up. Oh yeah, it is Serena. What I like about this, I love the pop of white underneath the pink, and with this indigo blue going on, it just adds interest and feels intentional, but still chill and cozy. I like this pink sweater because it has this high slit, so you can kind of still see it there too. And then here as well, if I were to pull it up like that or something. But I've always admired when you can kind of see like a mock neck t-shirt underneath a little sweater or something like that. So that's kind of the vibe I was going for with this, but a little bit more, I guess, element focused for the snow. Pink sweater. This is a guest in residence sweater. I like have kind of an emotional pull to this sweater. I think the color is literally like the best shade of pink ever because it's fun, but it's like a sophisticated shade of pink. Like I don't even know.
I was about to say my favorite thing about this look. I think you might have said it. It feels very sophisticated for you, but playful.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Look, that's my 2 words.
Yeah, maybe I heard you say that. I was like, that's so spot on.
Yeah, I think the turtleneck makes it feel sophisticated, and then the color kind of story I have going on makes it feel playful. But all the elements are so comfy and like easy, so it's not fussy at all. These are the pants. These are the other Neely Low and Sean pants that I was talking about. They are technically a denim, but they're really soft, really lightweight. They have a really good stretch to them as well. Like I don't feel like I'm wearing jeans.
Yeah, I would say I struggle to call these a jean because it is a super. They're a lot thinner weight. All of the Nilly Loughton pants are very thin weight. Just as a FYI, someone said that they were thinner than they thought they would be.
Yeah.
Which is, I just want to put that out
Especially
there.
these ones.
They're really lightweight.
But yeah, they're a really good indigo wash. I would never refer to these as a jean. I would refer to them as a denim pant.
Yeah.
But I do think the color is interesting. I like the dark. I like it with the pink here. Same kind of thing I was talking about with the shape with the last pair I had on. And they're just muted, but they're not boring at all. I'm really loving the indigo colors. I keep on talking about them. The bag, we talk about this bag a lot. This is the smaller St. Agni tote. I think the geometric shape here kind of just complements the look nicely, complements the shoe I'm tying in. Love the black shoe with the indigo. Black and kind of like a navy is one of my favorite combos. It's just like, it's just interesting and cool. But yeah, I think this mixed with the cozier vibe just feels like a nice overall balance, and just, yeah, I think it all complements each other nicely. I'm intentionally leaving my hair tucked in. I think that in itself is, I never know how to describe my hair being tucked in. To me, it's just like seems sophisticated, I think.
We always like to style it that way for like photo shoots and things like that. I think it just feels like you didn't think about it. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
threw it on and
effortless.
you like didn't even bother to pull your hair out.
And then you
that's
don't
the
like
vibe
have
we're
to
going
get
for,
your hair
you know?
out of your face, because
Yeah.
it's just in a ponytail in your shirt.
It creates almost like a faux bob look.
Exactly.
Which we know I love.
We know. Okay.
Lucy likes to tease me. Okay, my third bottom that I'm showing is this leather skirt from By Eileen Berger. I'm seeing a long leather skirt all over my Pinterest boards right now. It's really having a moment. I think this is such a timeless classic piece. Like, this is a leather A-line skirt that you would purchase and have in your wardrobe literally forever. But what's great is right now it's having such a moment, and it gives you the like fresh inspiration to play with how to style it more modernly. Like at first I threw this skirt on with a fitted black turtleneck and these black boots, and it felt so classic, very Audrey Hepburn, who's always one of my style icons, like a very timeless classic way to style this skirt. But again, what's cool is that this silhouette's having such a moment right now, so it gives you the opportunity to participate in that trend while still investing in a really high quality timeless piece that you're going to keep and you can style for years to come. Like, it'll never go out of style. So I wanted to lean more into styling this a little bit more with a modern twist. So I pulled in this short sleeved sweater tee from Tibby. This is the last one in a size medium. I'm wearing a size 40 in the skirt, by the way. And this gave me just a little bit more ease. It felt relaxed and easy. And then I wanted to, how I would style this is throwing on this blazer from Tibby. I personally own this blazer. This is the Marlin blazer. We did just get this in. I don't think we've talked about it. We've had it in before and we sell out of it every time, but we just got it in again for fall and didn't really mention it. So if you have been waiting on the Marlin blazer, it's the one with the cutouts in the elbows, grab it while we have sizes.
It's a little more fitted too.
What I was about to say, what I like about it is it's a more tailored fit. So I'm wearing the size 6 in the blazer. It's the size that I own. It is more fitted, but it still has that, so it leans a little classic, but the cutouts in the elbow give it that really cool, edgy, modern take that Tibby is so good at doing. And I think that it just creates a really good balance with this look. And then I have on the tall version of the Stod Wally boots with this skirt.
I like watching it or seeing it kind of bunch below the skirt.
These boots are so comfortable, by the way, if you're looking for a really good boot for the season. And these are like insanely comfortable
They are.
to stand in and to walk
I
in.
reach for them every time I style.
Oh, and then the other thing that I was actually looking at Lucy, I probably throw these on. These are the Caddis Netta glasses, which I think help bring just kind of like a fun element to this. This is something I would wear to work. I would wear this out and about. I think, yeah. The skirt really has a lot of versatility. What I like is that it's timeless, so you would have this for forever. This is also a really great quality from By Eileen Berger. They make really cool, great pieces. And then pairing it with the Tibby pieces that are a little bit more funkier and unexpected, again, creates that like very modern feeling. Take it away.
Oh, okay. My final look. I don't know why I try to leave this on the table and be nonchalant because I can't read it. And I need it. To me, this look feels very put together, very balanced, and then also chill. Oh, my word of the day. Where to begin? Okay, I'll start with the pants, obviously, because this slide is about the pants. These are cropped triple pleat black titty pants. I believe I'm wearing a 2. Yeah, and I have them cinched still so that they're a little bit higher on my waist and then therefore a little bit shorter. I love these pants. I think sometimes I don't want to reach for a trouser because it kind of feels businessy or corporate-y, and these like are a good way to have a trouser that doesn't feel like that. Like they still feel put together and sophisticated, but they don't feel like, I don't know. They can be.
They're not too
yeah,
serious.
They're not too serious.
They're not too
exactly.
serious.
They're still fun and like have a little bit of bunk in them, which I like because they're black. You don't need too much going. Like they're not in your face and weird, but they're still like fun and cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the cinching element I think is really great. I kind of touched on that already. The white tee, I'm also wearing the Brady tee in our smallest size. I think small, extra small. I also love this tee because it looks lived in and has the distressing elements and it's almost a little bit sheer like a lived in tee would be. So I love that. The sleeve length, I know you can't see, but it's like literally here, which I think a shorter sleeve length can help feel a little bit more feminine when it comes to a white t-shirt. And same with kind of like it has a stretched out neckline almost. Sometimes when I wear a white t-shirt, I feel like my face looks really masculine or just like I'm kind of drowning in it. But this one still kind of has an oversized, relaxed feel, but has elements that are feminine or make you feel feminine. The sweater, this is a new Color Rush short sleeve sweater that we got. It's a brushed cashmere, which I find really fun. I think what we were talking about with the short sleeve is that it helps bring in some skin. Because if I were a long sleeve sweater, it wouldn't feel balanced.
It'd be too overwhelming.
Yeah.
Especially because you're not showing ankle here.
And it's black on black and black.
It felt too overwhelming if you were to do it with like a full black sweater. But we were talking about, and same with like this sweater, like this is where I'm showing skin here. It's an unexpected way to show skin, but I think what Kate was saying last week about like think outside of the box with how to like show like your show shape and show skin. Someone's asking what size you're wearing this. We'll check for you, Amy. She is wearing the size 2 or medium in the brush.
Which I think is our bigger one right now.
I don't know what size.
I think it is.
This is also so soft. I like just like touching it.
Yeah, no, I love this sweater. I think the brushness kind of feels fun because it's like kind of.
It's just the texture. It's a cool way to play with texture.
Yeah.
And the point was that having a short sleeved sweater makes a lot of sense when you're styling with pieces like these pants because it is a more unexpected way to show your skin.
For sure.
Right here.
And I think like the t-shirt really I think is one of the keys to this look as well underneath it because had I not styled it with the t-shirt underneath, I think it would feel a lot more elevated. Not elevated. That's
Just like it's more
formal, I guess. Not formal, even.
A little bit more like
I think
simple. I think that the white t-shirt brings in an element of your personality.
Well, I think to me it feels really chill. Like I think this sweater you can wear it with a heel and make it feel really, I guess, dressed up. Thank you. I was gonna say fancy, and I don't really like that word. Yeah, dressed up. So I think adding the balance of the chill, relaxedness, feels good with this look that can be so elevated. Same with the boots, my slim thing. And then this bag, this is a Jerome bag. I don't know the name of it, but I think the color of it helps kind of mute the harsh contrast between the white and the black and doesn't make it feel so overwhelming.
It pulls in a soft.
Yeah, it pulls in a little soft
This
element.
is the Lulu.
A Lulu.
And it's in a nice mocha brown.
And I like the gold. Yeah, I just think it complements the entire thing. So yeah.
Okay, is that everything?
Yes.
I think so. Thanks for following along with us. To summarize, we really just wanted to feature some key bottoms to help give you more options in your wardrobe. I think fall is such a fun time to experiment
It
with
is.
trousers, with skirts, with a dark wash denim. So I
For
hope
sure.
that this
It can feel easy too to fall into a pattern of just wearing your favorite jeans
and
every day.
Yeah, jeans and a sweater. But I
Yeah.
think this gives you some room to play with some things. So
Yeah.
thanks for joining us. Let us know if you guys have questions about anything. We'll continue to do these every week, and we will see you next week.
We love you. Bye.